Africa, and welcome to Good TV Africa. We are coming to you live right from the National Arts Council premises, where the artists have been sleeping here for about 15 days on the floor. And today, as we've heard this morning, that's why Good TV Africa has been invited, is because apparently NAC has threatened to actually forcefully remove the artists from the building where they have been sleeping. What would be the reason? We don't understand. Why would they want to do that? And as you can see right here in the studio, I am being joined by some other artists that are coming from different provinces to come and support what is going on here. But today, we don't want to tackle this thing at PSP, because apparently we've been told there's bigger issues, and these issues, they go a long way. So artists have decided that they're going to unravel all these secrets that we never speak of. So in the studio, I have Abuti Mo Libitola Haiketebo Hotutubalang, all the way from Northwest. And then on my left, far right there, actually my left, Kinalimpo Mim Sibi, all the way from KZN. And then we're also joined by Brian Mtobela, and he is representing Gauteng. Dumelang Hlembatu.
Njani?
No, right. Engathi ngithukile kanje kwenzakalani? Oh, okay. And when you look on my right, I've got these beautiful people here. These are our guests, and these are artists that are coming from different provinces. They drove this morning. Our fellow compatriots, they are being attacked. Bankati koloi bar 500, not 100. So the artists. But anyway, we are not there for the koloi. We are ready to talk.
Yes.
Let's get into it, right? Yeah. So, ladies and gents, we have noticed that Mama Bongile Khumalo, she drove the other day. I think it was on the 3rd of March, right? And she was traveling with a little kid, Wangwana High. And Arwatiba King, Kito driver all the way from Bloemfontein to Gauteng. Kito once had this frauded Wanki NAC, budgeted child artist, and blah, 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 blah. How many of you guys have actually applied here for PSP? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's quite a number of you guys. And who has received any funding here, if I may ask? None.
No one.
So what is the reason, sister?
Well,
where's the mic? Where's the mic to her? Yes.
Well, I am one of the few first batch that got approved, and they sent us contracts after they told us to adjust the grant according to their specification. Oh. So we adjusted according to what they told us, but after that now, after they approved us for that particular 25K per artist.
That was stream 2, right?
That was stream 2.
Okay.
You know, we were now told after signing the contract and sending them back to the NAC that actually you're not going to get that anymore. We're going to chop your budget into not even half, but 70%.
And they never gave a reason why.
Well, the reasons are endless, and I'm not actually here for the reasons. They said that they're giving me this much. I have already told people that, you know, this is what we're going to work on. I knew the number of people that I was going to work with, you know. So people are just waiting for me to say, now let's start working.
Sure. And I can imagine if you had prepared people, you had also prepared maybe some operational things, you know, the posters, the venue, the bookile. So your reputation basically has been dented.
Exactly.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Anyway, I said Naki the artist.
Well, you can apply to stream 1 as well, and I'm also one of the people who also got approved for stream 1.
Yeah.
You know, which also lit into. So I'm supposed to be retaining jobs for 12 people.
Yeah.
You know, which was for my show Musadi Paul.
Yeah.
So now I don't even know how I'm going to now bring this play back with the amount that they have given me. I think.
So wait a minute. You have been approved for stream 1, and you got the money, right? For 12 people.
No.
You haven't?
No, I don't even have the money.
Turn away.
And don't put you some but wait or how artists don't for the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is already new for January, February.
Yeah, bear my come on.
Yeah. You know. So now I can't get to get a especially because Baba Ambassador told the child that I started working. So never kids and get over okay,
Mara, do you see the reason why Bustata. Do you see the reason why? No, I'm not kidding. It's the honest truth. And I'm already but let's come back to Mpumi and Brian. They've been here for like 15 days now. You have been sleeping with Mama as Bongile Ngoma right here at this building. And I know that she has raised maybe some of the reasons. But if you were to explain, just in brief, what are some of the reason why you are sleeping here?
Okay, son, Monani. Mina Wilami side. I've been singing this song while I was at home.
Yeah.
If I don't get my money, I'll make sure I'll come to NAC and I'll make sure I'll ban NAC.
Yo.
Yeah, that I said it. I will ban it.
Yeah.
And I'll come and sleep here. But now, after Ubona Mamusbongile as a tell you know what, God, you answer my prayers. So now it's my time to go there. To NAC. And I'm not coming back. I will not come back home with empty-handed.
Without the
I will wait up until I get my money.
Yeah.
If I don't get my money, I'm not going back. Funny or nice thing, I'm still under review. I'm not yet approval.
But you have applied for Stream 1 or Stream 2?
Stream 2.
Stream 2.
Yes.
And you have been under review on the GSM system?
Yes.
Until today?
Yes.
Since last year when?
Since last year from I think 15 December. 15 November.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Brian Wena, have you applied?
Yeah, apply la sanbonani ikamu Brian. Apply le mina last year and still under review. But angisho ukuthi abang approve ngenkani, but what I'm fighting for njobangela ngilwela ukuthi kube ne transparency within NAC because abafuna ukuba transparent to us kodwa bona bafuna ukuthi sivume whatever bayifunayo ethandwa yibona, of which is bad. For example, bahlulwa nje ukwenza into esimple nje ukuthi how mongase siwenzele for example esibona ukuthi NAC ayifuni ba transparent. Kunama company enza itiye angahlangani nelukhuzana ne creative sector kodwa afandwayo banemali already. Kune company enza ukudla food what yenza kodwa lo company ifandiwe through.
But Brian, wait. I mean, we are creatives, right?
Yeah.
So maybe this tea company, like if you were to take a tea bag, let paper lelo, and then you take, I don't know what goes in the tea bag. If you put them together, isn't that creativity? Isn't that the reason why they got the money?
No.
Is it? Oh, okay. I was just because ukudla can be creativity and it.
But it doesn't fall under arts.
What I'm saying, ukuthi we have this thing ukuthi labantu kushuthi the NAC board, they busy funding their friends so that they can have money and looting the money of the artist in the name of the artist, because you can't go to ngathiwa umuntu unetiye actually sebenza for a creative tea, indigenous tea, and then try say go spa, understand one umsebenzi wakho waba go spa we creative.
Have you called the company, that tea company, to find out if
they phone any company but approve you already baniwa nemali?
Yeah, but did you ask them if you guys are in the creative sector?
Yeah, no, they said they are not in the creative sector, and they said NAC they still owe them more
money.
Yes.
So meaning are they referring to the last tranche?
Yes.
That means
they have a deal with NAC.
How much? I remember you guys, you were fighting for the list. And the list, you wanted it to be comprised of the names of the companies and the money that has been allocated to each individual company. Have you managed to get that from NAC?
No. I can say list we keep up because babona so bon.
But we saw the list on the website.
That was not. Yes,
it's not the final list. Yeah, that tea company, because I want to come back to the tea company. That tea company that you're talking about, is it on that list? And did you see how much money was allocated to that company?
There was no money.
There was.
I didn't see the money.
Yeah.
That's why we want a complete list.
Oh.
Yeah, but because they can't say we have a complete list whereby said namataba under review, abanya bagazi status or declining or benja. So shooting list I got pili. They're still working on the process.
So according to you, do you think there's still money at the NAC?
No. I don't think imali second. Imali bayidlile.
Yeah.
Because mangubuka khona ama company nokubona uthotha umuntu oyi1 ufandwa ema company nehlapa 6 or 7.
Arthur Mafokate.
When's the number?
He got funded.
Yeah.
I think 6 companies. 7.
7
yes.
companies.
Arthur Mafokate.
Baba.
Yes.
Yeah?
Arthur Mafokate.
Okay, but now, before we fight Arthur Mafokate, is it his fault?
No, it's not his
It's not
fault.
his. Yeah.
So then, because we saw a lot of people attacking him on social media, and we asked ourselves as Good TV Africa, but the artist, he has done nothing wrong. Because he applied, and the people who were on the adjudication panel, they should have realized that this director is appearing 7 times. Yes, Papa. Give him the mic, please. Yeah.
I believe Arthur Mafokate is one of our legends in the industry. He knows the ins and outs.
Yes.
He understands the regulations. He understands the criteria.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely there's an inside information. He took advantage because knowing that inside, within the very same council, there are people who will actually approve. And that's what he did. And that's actually my opinion and my perspective regarding to that.
But then...
But that's how it is.
Yeah.
And we have to put it straightforward. We don't have to hide it.
Yeah.
It's like it.
Just like anybody who would sleep their way to the top because they want that deal. But now the thing is, the person who is being contracted to serve the artist, that is the person who's supposed not to be corrupt. Because that person can be a legend, famous, being a celebrity. Yes, he's got the influence. But we are saying, what about you as an official, the government official who's been hired? You have signed the contract, and the contract stipulates that you should not be biased, isn't it?
Exactly.
So why are we blaming other artists? Because I feel like here, we're going to be fighting against each other, mainly because of these officials.
No, they are both corrupt.
They are both corrupt.
Yes.
But I don't know if you're getting my point here. Yes, Papa wanted to say, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear him
Like I
quickly.
said,
Yeah.
Arthur Mafokate is a leader.
Yeah.
And partially he's a leader in the industry. He knows.
But he's not hired by the NAC.
Irrespective.
Okay,
He knows.
yeah.
The moral, you can't be corrupt when you're actually corrupt in the whole industry.
Hey, give us a corrupt
You
demo.
are actually saying to us
Yeah.
that can happen anywhere else.
How do Papa now? Yes. How do Papa? Kiwa mic mo. Wabana. Let's get our mabaka. So we need to state reasons, guys, and the facts. Do you understand? Yes, and I'm not talking for anyone here, but I'm just saying let's find, facts here. Let's try and be rational as much as possible. So that because people are watching us at home, we need to educate them. Yes, Papa.
I share the same sentiment with you on this one.
Okay.
We should not be fighting each other about this thing. We must be addressing the problem in this matter. If Arthur indeed was genuinely he applied for whatever the project he applied for, if it's against the law that a person should not be funded more than one project, that is wrong.
Now, let's ask, hold it right there. NAC, they gave people guidelines.
Yeah.
Now, did any of the guidelines limited people when it comes to companies and the money? As to how much you're supposed to apply for? Did they limit people?
No, they didn't limit
They didn't
us.
limit
Yes,
people.
according to the
Now, when it comes to the company, did they say you should only use one company or you can use multiple companies?
They
Yes.
said that you should apply for still 2. You were allowed to apply for 2 projects.
For 2 projects.
and for
So,
75,000.
For 75,000.
Yes.
For 75,000?
Yes.
No.
No, they did not stipulate the money.
They did, because I remember I even tried to reduce my application, like the people, everything, transport, I reduced.
Are you
I
sure
wanted,
you
yes,
did not confuse NFVF?
No.
Because as Good TV Africa,
I applied for NAC.
We have done our research.
I didn't apply
and we
for
realized
NFVF.
that the guideline that they've posted initially,
It was 75,000.
It didn't have the limit.
Didn't have the limit.
the one that I applied for, it was 75,000.
Maybe it was the recent one.
I don't know.
Maybe it was the reason. Because the first one, we did our own research because it's very important for us as we come here and argue with the artists that we do our own research. And I'm just simply saying that the guideline that was initially distributed, it never had a ceiling.
But the one that I applied.
But the companies, I agree with you. They said you can apply for 2, not companies actually, they said for 2 projects, but not 2 companies applying for 2 projects. They only said you can apply for 2 projects. So now here we are back again to Arthur Mafokate, who has utilized 7 companies. And with the 7 companies, he has applied for 1 project each, right?
But
So did he break the law?
He did.
yes, he did.
He did.
It is.
Okay, how so? How so? I can go to Bahai. Yeah.
We said the NEC set the criteria.
Yeah.
Did not follow their own criteria.
They did not follow their own criteria.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is wrong. You see, among other things, we must remember issue of socialism.
Yeah.
Of sharing this path. Okay, Arthur Mafokate might be creating jobs for other artists,
Yeah.
hopefully, which maybe somebody will doubt. But as a government institute, you must know that there's a problem in the country
Yeah.
of people not being able to do their own normal hustle. So I am giving these people a relief, but then you tend to give one person 7 times. Then what about sharing this little?
Now, it takes us back to the adjudication panel that was hired by the very same government or the NAC. Because I just want us to understand this thing, guys, because it's very important that we don't fight people without really looking at the main thing here, all right? I understand the issue of socialism, that hello, guys, stop being greedy, all right? But now, we had an adjudication panel that was hired and fully paid by the NAC to adjudicate your proposals, right? Now, this adjudication panel, if they had to, you know, assess all these applications and they can see 7 companies, they had 1 director, and of which after the adjudication panel, it has to go to the auditors. The same thing with the auditors, they see 7. Are you saying what Papa is saying? That really, that Arthur has so much power that he can influence everyone on that panel, that not even a single person could question that?
Yeah, they are all corrupt.
Yo.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay. Yeah?
Yes.
They have a card. So Shoguti,
That is a proof enough.
So
Yes.
Nishoguti, that adjudication panel, it is corrupt, yo.
Yes.
The auditors, because remember, people
They
are
are
just
all
blaming the
corrupt.
adjudication panel here. After the adjudication part, all the proposals, they have to go to the auditors.
Yes.
So the auditors,
Yes.
the corrupt.
If like I give you 100,000 and 100,000, you share it with the auditors and the panel and what else?
Yeah.
Yes, give them maybe 20,000. Like all those people, they can listen to you. They can follow your orders. You say, guys, listen here. This is a guy, and the guy have money.
Yeah.
Let's do this job for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
No one doesn't want money.
I want to jump to the CEO. The former, I don't know, is the current or the former CEO and the CFO of NAC. They have been suspended. And I know the artists that have been here, they have been told that the CEO and the CFO, they have been suspended, but they have not been found guilty. Does that really make sense to all of you here who wants to answer?
No.
Yeah, why? Maybe we don't understand the law here.
How can you suspend someone if you do not find it her or him guilty?
Guilty.
Yes.
But does it happen? Anybody who understands law, can you explain to us if it's possible that you can be suspended even though they haven't found anything against you?
I really don't understand the law that much, but I'm just a person with the brains. It does not really make sense, especially because we are in the middle of this PSP mess.
Yeah.
Now, the moment you suspend the CEO and the CFO and not actually tell the artist why you suspended them, that just raises alarms.
But they said it was for the maladministration of the PSP funds.
Administration, you're not saying anything.
Akira, you remember they said...
Yeah, but we don't know if they say what are you saying? What is maladministration?
The maladministration that was explained by NAC was that the previous whatever management or the board, they have approved more number as opposed to the number that they were supposed to approve. That's why the money is no longer there, because now they had to prioritize the people who applied first. So that on its own, it makes you guys to fight the NAC. So according to them, that is maladministration. So do you agree?
Yes, I agree. But what does it? You just said over air. They said the previous board, the CEO and the CFO.
Actually, the CEO, the manager, the board, they work together.
Yeah.
Yes, because the CEO also gives instruction to the panel that was adjudicating the auditors, right?
Yeah.
And then she reports to the board. But then the board also has a say, and of which now,
you know what? take is that they could have just left the previous board to finish off with this mess, with the PESP.
Corrupt.
Before they bring the new board in.
Okay.
Because now we don't know who's who in the zoo. We don't know who's at fault here. We don't know if we should blame the previous board or the new board, which is even more confusing. Now, the new board comes in and say that the CEO and the CFO, they are corrupt. And we go back, we find out that Dr. Sithole, who is...
No, they say they're not corrupt. We had to clarify that in the meeting, right? Good TV was invited in that meeting.
Okay.
I think it was the second last meeting that we attended with NAC. Okay. And it was stated, because even myself, I also asked, and it was stated, Evhá, we are not saying the CEO and the CFO are corrupt. Yes, they are suspended, but it's pending investigation. So they're not yet found guilty. So now the question that I raised was that how do you suspend someone if you don't have any case against them? And then I was told it was about, yes, let's hear Papa over there.
Before you can suspend anyone, I'm not a...
Okay, have the mic first, let's hear you, yes.
Sure. I'm not a legal expert, but then common knowledge would dictate that before you can say, okay, if I'm going to institute an investigation against person X, there must be charges.
Okay.
The investigation is informed by the judges to say that, okay, you did, it's alleged that you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But since we are not sure, we are going to investigate to verify if the charges are, or if the allegations are correct or not.
Or not.
So I just wanted to clarify that one. Going back to the issue of corruption, corruption is a very tricky one. For the word corruption to exist, there must be a corruptor and a corruptee. Now, going back to your question, Arthur is also corrupt.
Yes.
We can easily say he's corrupt because he took advantage of the situation.
Yes, yes.
It may not necessarily be that he's got influence or power, but then also connections they play with him.
Yes.
So then now, this is where amongst ourselves, this is being pitted against us. You can never know as to does he have inside information? Is he working with somebody on the inside within the council who's actually saying, oh no, China, no, this thing is flawed. So then we'll run with this thing. You can't know. But another point I'm trying to say is that everybody else, actually the council does not have the capacity. You asked about the issue of audit. Are you in a position to say that all the companies that got approved are also feasible funding? Was there a company appointed to audit all those companies that have been there?
They usually have, the government.
I'm talking about this one. We need to get too specific.
All right.
Were all the companies that were funded audited or not? We don't know.
Not.
So then now everybody, in essence, the council is very much competent, capacity. They must leave us in peace. In fact, it's about time. Artists are given this role of running the administration of our own things. I mean, you go to any other sector. You can never find a finance minister who the qualifications agriculture. Those people are being prepared. Prior, I mean, the current finance minister, he has been prepared prior. The reserve governor for some time. Now is the finance.
So NACsit-in has he been prepared as well? Is that what you're saying?
No, this one.
No.
Everybody else knows that NACsit-in is incapacitated.
Wow.
It is about time. As artists, we are given that role. If we look at the way ourselves, let it be us. We have failed ourselves. But in the moment, it's been 25 years. We have been failed by politicians.
Well, ladies and gents, you are still watching Good TV Africa, and we are still right here at the National Arts Council, and we are coming to you live where we are sitting with the artists. They are expressing their feelings, they're expressing their thoughts, they are expressing their sentiments, and we are just having not a good time. I don't know if I should call it a good time or not. But then I want to come back to the board members, you know. One of the board members, Dr. Sithole, he has been all over the news. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dr. Sithole, apparently he's one of the board members for the current board, right? They say he has applied for the PESP. And then apparently they said he has been approved. But then thus far, he hasn't actually excused himself from the board. How do you feel about that?
I feel bad because Muto Tamele umuntu okufanele ngabe uyena owenza what is right for us is wenza into wrong, because actually you can't ukuthi uyibhod uphinde uyifande wena. So actually thina njengabantu abadinga le mali ngithi wena ufuna ukuzoserva thina, at the same time you taking that money uqala wenza sure ukuthi wena ucovered, udla wena qala before ubone ukuthi okusala kusho ukuthi kuzoshanelelwa kuthini nabangani bakho banizodla, bese ungasi mawukuthi awudecline hayi uzosibona kadumanga kalutho lana sizombona